Welcome back to another Rose City Reptiles video. I'm Joey. This is Rose City Reptiles. In today's video, we're going to talk about that high black female who's not giving up those pearly whites. Now, I know you guys are coming to this channel and you're checking every day, waiting to see when she lays those eggs. And I'm sorry to say, it's not yet, but it is soon. It is soon. I didn't read her correctly, I guess. I don't know. I mean, everything she was telling me that she was right about to lay those eggs and it was going to be any day. But then this past weekend, I actually went and fed the Tegus, and I offered her some food and she ate a little bit. Not much. It was just, a couple bites, little bites. But that told me I misread her and we weren't as close as I thought we were. But now we are. Hopefully. Hopefully I'm not misreading her again, but I offered her food yesterday and today. She turned it down both times. Now, it is a little bit cooler. We have an overcast, and so that could play a role, but the other Tegus are eating, and she's not. And so I think typically, most Tegus, this Tegus throwing me off, but most Tegus, they stop eating and they lay their eggs within a few days. But it could be as long as 7 days, could be as short as 1 day. Something tells me it's really soon, and we have some rain in the forecast. And Tegus love laying their eggs in the rain, like I've said in other videos. And so we will see. It should be really soon. But there is something I'm going to try. I want to show you guys, because I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to just be like, oh, she's just not laying yet and just forget about it. I want to make sure that I'm meeting her needs. And I want to make sure that she is satisfied with her nest. Now, Tegus, in my experience, have not been very picky about where they lay. I have seen some females that, I change things up, then boom, they lay their eggs. But like monitors and things, kind of have to have that nesting box perfect. Tegus, not as much, but you still need to put some thought into it. And so I am going to do something that I've done in the past, and some Tegus seem to really love it. And so let's go outside and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're now outside and I'm standing right in front of the high black female's cage, who we're expecting to lay eggs any second now. I mean, yeah, she's driving me crazy. But what I did is I went out into the woods, went to a hardwood tree, an oak tree, and I raked up some leaves, and I'm gonna dump these leaves in her enclosure and see if there's something about her nest that she's not satisfied with. Because right now we have some hay and straw in there, and she's built a nest, but I've never seen a Tegu spend so much time building their nest as she is. She has been going at it for a couple weeks now, and I mean 10 hours a day. I mean, it's made me fall in love with this Tegu even more. I love paternal instincts in animals. That is just amazing to me, and the fact that she is choosing to spend and give every bit of energy that she has to building this nest, this perfect nest, is just incredible. And so I want to make sure, like I said whenever we were inside, I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to just say, oh, she's fine, she'll lay her eggs, she's just not time yet. Well, that's a high possibility, but what if she's actually not satisfied? And that's what I'm worried about. And so I raked up tons of leaves. Well, not tons, but quite a bit of leaves. There's a lot of dirt in here, just stuff that I know would make a great Tegu nest. There's also a lot of worms. I raked up some night crawlers. If you don't know, Tegus love night crawlers, even though she's probably not eating. But I'm going to take these leaves, I'm just going to dump them right here in their enclosure, and I think she's going to come out. She's going to hear it, she's going to smell it, something. She'll come out and she'll start working these leaves into her nest. And maybe that's what she needs. Maybe tonight, maybe like sometime today, she'll finish building her nest, and tonight she'll lay her eggs in her new nest. It's a very good possibility. We'll see what happens. But let's dump these in. I'm going to bring you guys closer. We'll check on her and we'll see if she is into these leaves or not. All right, so you guys are now in the enclosure. I'm gonna move this tray. Like I said, I tried to offer her some food. She was not interested. I'm just gonna take these leaves I'm gonna give her most of them. I gave her all of them. I'm gonna, hang on. I have another female I wanna give a little bit too. So we'll save back one. Take back a couple scoops. I got some grass in there as well. Okay, let me pull you guys out and show you how much we got down here. Okay, so as you can see, we dumped all these leaves out. It's a lot. It is quite a bit of leaves right here. And you can see where we've put hay before, there's a little, like on the edges, you know, she just clears it out and she pushes it all back into her nest. So it won't be long. I'm gonna walk by here in just a little bit and I bet you all these leaves are gonna be cleared out. I can hear her in there building her nest now. Let's get in there and check on her. So here she is over here. She won't love us being in here, but she's making her way out. We're gonna back up and give her some space because it looks like she's coming. Possibly she's gonna come and check out these leaves. So we're back over here at the high black female's enclosure. She found the leaves and she's just kind of investigating it right now, and I bet she starts pushing it back into her nest. So I'm just gonna set the camera up. We'll take a little bit of time observing her so we can all learn together and see if maybe this is why she hasn't laid her eggs yet. Maybe she wants something more in her nest, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. You guys, if you guys know me and you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I overthink things, but I'd rather do that than be complacent. So I'm gonna set up the camera, let you guys see her go to work. So you can see how she is getting the leaves, pulling them off those rocks right there. She's starting to scoot them back. You'll see. She's gonna loosen them up a little bit, how she's doing right now. And then most likely she'll turn around and start pushing them into her nest. But you can just see how fat she is, how beautifully gravid she is. I mean, yeah, she's got a big clutch in there. We should get a good amount of eggs from this high black female that was bred to the plague. So everyone waiting on high black eggs, including myself. Hopefully they're coming soon, but I'm just gonna let this play out for a minute and we can see this girl prepare her nest. So you guys, hopefully you guys could see on camera how many leaves she just pushed back into her nest, and she's going to continue to do that over and over again until she has all of these leaves down here, till she has all those leaves that you guys saw as dump into her enclosure. She's going to just keep pushing them back there until she's gathered them all up. These animals work incredibly hard. They are really incredible, amazing parents. And that's one reason why I love Tegu so much, because they are amazing parents. And you guys will see more of that, how incredible parents they are whenever we collect these eggs, and you get to see firsthand how a mother defends her nest. It's a beautiful thing. But I'm gonna move the camera in a little closer by hand so you guys can kind of see her do some work, and then we'll move on. Okay, so now we have another female, a black and white, really beautiful female that was bred to a black and white male that is just gorgeous. I haven't showed them a whole lot on the channel, but I did witness them breeding, and I've now separated her into her own enclosure right here. And when I came out this morning, I noticed something that I want to show you guys that, you know, just so if you plan on breeding, this is kind of a clue that a female is building her nest. So come take a look inside the enclosure and look at all the grass. So here's the female right here. Really beautiful female. Getting a little pudgy there. But see the grass? It's all pushed down, and look where it's pointing. Every piece of grass, look at, even back here. Look back here. All the grass is pushed down and pointing towards the hide. That tells me that she is starting to build her nest in there. Okay, that's why she's gathering the grass and trying to rip it out of the ground and pushing it in there. So we are going to add the rest of this hay into this enclosure for her as well. So let's do that now. Here is the male. That female that we just showed you was bred to. Really beautiful black and white. I like them a lot because their black is really black and their white is white. And so yeah, they're a little dirty now, but whenever they shed, they are just, that contrast looks so good. They're really good looking black and whites. But let's get over there, put those leaves in there, and see if she goes to work building this nest. Okay, so we have the leaves now added to the enclosure. And I know it looks like a lot, but Tegus have an incredible way of taking a huge pile of straw or leaves and condensing it down into a nice firm nest. So like I could even add more than this, and she would be really happy about that and use every bit of it. Even if your Tegus are not gravid and you're just looking for something enriching to do for them, this is a great thing that you can do. Go outside, rake up some leaves, and add it to your enclosures. And I know people are going to say, well, aren't you worried about parasites or ticks or mites or whatever? No, I'm not at all. As long as you get them from a safe location, which means, you don't want to have, if you're treating your trees with some type of pesticides or spraying your ground, yeah, don't use it from that area. But if you have woods that you know are safe, it is a great enriching thing for your Tegus. Even when they're not nesting, you will see they will dig through it, they'll love it, they'll smell it, they really can have some fun with a pile of leaves. But let's check out this black and white girl and let's see what she's doing here. She's climbed up on top of it, just kind of checking it out. Like I said, today's kind of a cooler day, so I don't think they have a ton of energy, but I bet as soon as we walk away, she will start building this nest. The camera makes her a little bit nervous. So Liam has been busy catching these tadpoles from our pond. Liam, what you got there?
I got this, a bunch of tadpoles, and one is the big.
He's got some tadpoles, and then he has, what is it called that you have?
Trying to get it.
What is it called?
A tadpole, froglet.
A froglet. Yeah, it's a frog that is a tadpole changing into a frog, but it still has its tail. Pretty neat. So Liam's been watching some videos on how to care for tadpoles and how to raise them up and kind of what they need in their diet, and so he's giving it a go, right?
Mhm.
You like it?
Mhm.
Very cool. Cute little guy. Thanks for showing us. So as you just saw, some incredible footage, at least to me, let me know what you guys think. Amazing footage of a female Tegu building her nest, coming out. You see how many leaves she was able to gather with her front legs and push them back into her nest. Amazing, amazing. I've said it several times, but just paternal instincts with reptiles just blows my mind. It is so cool watching her care for these eggs that aren't even here yet, but she's liking these leaves. I have a really good feeling about this. I think this was the right call. She's out again right now gathering up more leaves, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you paid attention, you would see where, you know, breeding is rough on females, and you can, I can see her spine starting to show, her hip bones starting to show, her tail starting to get deflated. Those are all signs that she's getting close to laying. And what happens is those eggs are just pulling all the nutrients out of her body, and she's eating a lot less. And so when she lays those eggs, females look pretty rough, but they do bounce back really quickly. I'm going to show you guys all of that. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to show you guys exactly what happens to your females when you breed them. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I said in the last video that the next one could be us collecting eggs. Well, it's not. It's not going to be, but it is kind of on that same path. Look, I don't have control over these guys. I really hope to see eggs soon. I have a really good feeling that it's gonna be, I'm not gonna say exact day, I don't know, but I do have a good feeling about it, that we're gonna get some eggs really soon. Could be tonight. I'll definitely be checking on her tonight, because I do think maybe these leaves are gonna be what she wanted, be what she needed to lay. So yeah, I'm gonna be checking on her and hopefully making another video tonight about the eggs we got. Hey, if you guys want, why don't you drop down in the comments below how many eggs you think she's gonna lay. I know my personal record is 49. That's the most eggs I've had from a female. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with any number. As long as she's healthy, then I'm happy. But who knows? I don't know how many eggs. She's big. She's a really big female, and she's full of eggs. So I'm really curious to see how many eggs she lays. So drop in the comments below how many eggs you think she's gonna lay, and hey, maybe next video we'll be collecting Tegu eggs. Alrighty, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.